Good morning and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Academy Healers Training Tele Summit 2020. Hope you had an awesome weekend and are raring to go into the new week and month. So delighted to introduce you today to the dynamic duo of Brenda and Charu. Charu is a passionate healer who believes in miracles and has a scientific approach to healing. Trained in spiritual response therapy, matrix energetics, shamanism, Reiki, theta healing, sujok, akashic records, hypnotherapy, and many more, she believes in instant healing and in the quest to achieve that, invented a healing modality unique only to them with her friend Brenda. Brenda's forte is intuitively knowing what is in imbalance within another. In her journey of alternative healing of over 30 years now, she has studied spiritual response therapy, matrix energetics, shamanism, pranic healing, kinesiology, Reiki, Shujok, Akashic records, life alignment, and many more. In her journey of learning and seeking, she met Charu and together founded a profound unique healing technique, the BNC Miracle Method, which they also teach. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to Brenda and Charu. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Charu. Welcome in.
Hi, Neelu. Thank you very much.
Hi, Neelu. Thanks. Thank you.
Hi.
That was a real warm welcome.
Thank you. You guys are looking amazing. And I'm so looking forward to this call and getting to know more. So, Brenda and Charu, in the 6 years of BNC Miracle Method being in practice, 1,000 clients have already benefited from it, and 300 people have learned it as well. I mean, that is so amazing. Like, wow. And I'm coming to the house. So, Brenda and Charu, what is BNC Miracle Method?
So thank you all the listeners of Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies. We are so honored to be part of this group, and thank you all for showing up and actually being here and listening to us. Before I explain to you what the BNC Miracle Method is, I want to ask you a few questions. So where are we all? What do we have in our lives? Do we have pain? Type yes in the chat box or type on the WhatsApp group. Do you have pain?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You have health issues, anything like coughs, colds, immune systems. Type yes. Yes?
The yeses are coming in, and I'm also saying yes.
Yeah, thank you, Neelu. Thank you. And anyone else would like to say yes, it's great, because acknowledging all of that is awesome, because you actually acknowledge what's going on for you. Skin issues, you may have skin issues like allergies, hives, psoriasis. So type yes if you have any of these issues. Hi, Pinky. Emotional issues, if you have any emotional issues like stress and
yes,
anger,
I'm saying yes.
anxiety, depression, type yes if you have that. So, and of course, you have financial issues, relationship issues, money challenges, job challenges, career challenges, all of these challenges, but we won't be talking for them now, but we can handle them all. So let's see, where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? Do you want to be pain-free? Type yes.
Yes. Big yes.
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 Have loads full of money? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Be finally free of health challenges? Yes.
Oh, super yes to that.
Super yes, yeah. And of course, what do we all want? We want to be happy. We want to have a life of being peaceful, joyful, and manifest whatever we desire. So if you said yes to any of them, even one thing, right? Let me tell you, you can have it. And I mean, not only that one thing, you can have all of it. How? Let me ask you something. Do you have a medicine chest? Do you have, every house has a medicine chest, a medicine cabinet. What do you have? Band-Aid, Panadol, Brufen, something, right? So What do we have? We have a method. Do you want to be actually pain-free? Do you want to stop taking that painkiller? Type yes, say yes, I do. I do want to be pain-free. I do want to not have to take that painkiller. Let me tell you a secret. What is BNC miracle method? Can you guess?
It's a yes. Whatever it is.
You can guess. Well, I wanted to introduce you to the BNC miracle method. It's a replacement for your painkiller that you have in your medicine chest. And if you would like to replace that painkiller, go on, listen to us. We have loads of stuff to tell you. Charu, why don't you tell us about the miracle method now?
Yeah. So basically, I met Brenda in 2013. And when we met, we were both passionate about, seeing results faster than the speed of the light. We want to do instant manifestations. And that's where we both started experimenting with all the knowledge and courses that we had learned in our past experiences. And in that course, our inspiration was Sai Baba, because Sai Baba manifested healing from the air, thin air. And I remember me and Brenda, we thought, if we can do it, how about we copying him and doing something which is like very fast in result. So in that zeal, we created Miracle Method in 2014. And in 2016, we taught the first class of BNC Miracle Method. This method is internationally copyrighted under our name. So coming back to the question, what is Miracle Method? Miracle Method is a simple, easy peasy technique to tap directly into any person's subconscious mind. And it's so easy, like it's only asking 3 questions and that's it. The method is not a meditative process, so you can practice, if you learn, you can practice the method with people watching TV around you or talking, because it's not at all meditative in nature. It's not a touch therapy. And since it's not a touch therapy, it can be used remotely. So that what I mean by that is, while sitting in Dubai, I can heal somebody in US, India, or wherever they are. You can work with this method on yourself and on others. Then also it's a scientific technique. We teach it very scientifically, and it's a result-oriented technique. It always gives results, and the results are instant most of the time. Actually, me and Brenda, we call our method as an energetic surgery. So when
Yeah, that's interesting. I was just going to ask you, energetic surgery?
Yes, energetic surgery. Because if you have some ailment, like, you'll go to a doctor would give you some pills, some medication. You take that medication for some time, and if the issue doesn't resolve, then you go back to them. They make you on a stronger medication, steroids, cortisol, and still if you don't get rid of the issue, then finally a surgery is prescribed. Our method is direct surgery. Go into the root cause, cut the roots, and sort it out. That's why we call it energetic surgery. So when you learn Miracle Method with us, we teach you how to tap into subconscious mind in a very direct way. We teach you basically how to use, in our method, we use 2 things. One is a chart and a pendulum. So when you learn BNC Miracle Method, we program you to use pendulum in a correct way. Then we teach you the technique itself in level 1. And we also teach you how to work on yourself and on others. You can address relationship issues. We teach you how to address relationship issues. We teach you how to manifest abundance in your life. And if you have any health challenge, even where there is medically no cure, we teach you how to address that and bring a positive shift in that area as well.
At this point of time, I would like to invite one of our students. Her name is Dr. Ashu Patel. I will unmute her and ask her to give a testimonial about how has she achieved some miracle with learning the first level of BNC Miracle Method.
Thank you. And while we wait for her to come on, Brenda and Charu, questions are coming in. I have so many questions, so waiting.
Hi, good morning. It's Ashu here from London. It's very early morning for me. Since lockdown, I haven't woken up that early.
Thank you, Ashu, because you did wake up for us, and that's really thank you.
No, I have to, because this is really, really miraculous method for me, and I would highly recommend everyone to make most of it, because it has completely changed my life. It has made us happier and healthier. So certainly I had to join. So since I learned this miracle method in March 2020, this year, Charu explained me about the miracle method and how we unblock the energy which is the main cause of all problems in all human beings. So I created, I think almost I have done 15 to 18 miracle methods since 2 or 3 months, and which has given me very amazing results, with positive results. The one I would like to share is my daughter's eczema. She's 6 years old, and she's been suffering for past 4 years. We have used all available creams, ointments, allergy tests, diet restrictions, whatnot. We have used everything in London plus in India, but no treatment has given us success. Since I did this course in March, within a week, I started the lessons, which she told me, just doing the miracle method by the pendulum. And within 2 days, I could see the difference on her skin. And within a week, she was completely cured with eczema. Before, we had like sleepless nights for 4 years. Me and my husband were like awake all night, rubbing her skin, because eczema gives you itchiness, burning, red patches, inflammation throughout the body. But now she's so healthy, so happy. She sleeps well, she's performing well in the school, she's enjoying she always used to, Mom, why don't I have good healthy skin like others? But now she's so blessed. She's so happy now. So really, really thankful to Brenda and Charu introducing this miracle method to me.
Thank you, Ashu. Thank you so much. And I'm so happy that this, it has changed so much in your life, not only for one area, but multitude, as you have shared before.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ashu, for coming in that early. And it is so wonderful to hear from you, especially your own personal experience, and Brenda and Charu's work, obviously so visibly seen and heard from you right now. And you love them so much, don't you, coming in this early in the morning?
Certainly. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ashu.
Thanks.
So this is our level 1 student. Then we actually, in our BNC miracle method, we developed 5 levels. So I'll tell you now a little bit about level 2. The level 2 course is dedicated to release of negativity. So by negativity, I don't mean negative emotions. I mean dark energies, the invasive energies. And out of so many clients that we have healed, believe me, if there are 10 clients, out of 10, 8 are gripped with negativity. So this energy is a very common energy, and it blocks you big time. It creates a lot of trouble in all areas of your life if you are gripped with it. So in level 2, we actually teach you how to deal with negativity. In fact, Neelu, there was a time in my life around 2000 where I was actually attacked by black magic, and I did not know about these things at the time. Okay. And I had a flourishing business which collapsed, in a very unusual way. And I had tough time, dealing with financial losses, lack of success, and vulnerability, all these things. And in that helplessness state, I went to astrologers, pundits, and many people, just to find a solution, because people gave me this type of diagnosis. And then there were certain set of people who claimed that they will, give me a solution. And in that course, I lost more money rather than, getting a solution. So that left a big question mark on my mind, like, if there is black, where is white? So I searched for an answer to this negativity. It took me almost 12 years to find an answer. But we found a solution. We tested it, both me and Brenda, we tested it for good 3 years. And when we were confident that it is consistent in giving solutions, we taught a class. We created a class which is fully dedicated. So in level 2, we talk about various forms of negativities, what is their nature, how you can detect them, how to check whether you, your loved ones, your house is gripped with any invasive energies. So we talk about that. And then we teach you how to resolve it in a very safe way. So no need to spend money on rituals and all, which might or might not give you results. We teach you a safe way, a consistent 100% result oriented technique. So that is level 2.
That's amazing. And Charu, if I'm not mistaken, you've had both of you obviously use this for yourselves as well. And I think you had a recent scare with the COVID happening, and you used the BNC miracle method for yourself. Would you tell us all about it?
Yes. So both me and Brenda, we went to a place which is like a Chinese market here. And that very evening, I had fever, I had sore throat, I had symptoms of COVID. So for a moment, even I freaked out, like, because it's all in the air. And that was like, just the beginning where they were only, the fear bubble had just burst out. So even I was fearful. But then, how we support each other. So Brenda told me, live the talk, that why you are afraid, why you are fearful. You have such a powerful technique. So you must, trust in your own technique. And actually, in that fearful state, I behaved like a normal human being would. But then I said, yes, you know what, let me clear myself. I did 3 back-to-back sessions on myself for within a period of 2.5 days. All my symptoms went away. Everything, I was okay within 3 days. So that's where I realized that, okay, because for coronavirus, the medical science doesn't have a cure, because they are looking for a vaccine or a chemical medicine, which if we take, it will resolve us. But I believe all the healers can resolve this virus, because we work on emotions. We work on subconscious mind. Our emotions hasn't changed. Our subconscious mind hasn't changed. So I appeal to all the healers. We can do it. We have done it with miracle method, and any healing modality can do it.
That's fantastic. Superb. Thank you for sharing that with us. Brenda and Charu, as I said, the questions are pouring in. So I'm just going to take this up. Hema has asked, what are the 3 questions you ask to tap into the person's subconscious mind? Is this something you can share, Brenda and Charu, or is this it's part of the learning?
We will talk about it. Can we just hold on to that question, and we will come back to it, because when we plan to do a demo, and we plan to share the questions, so we will be sharing.
Oh, super. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Okay, great. Waiting for that time to come quickly. So Poonam's asked, what all is covered in level 1, and is it complete, or does one need to sharpen their skill by doing another level? It's a good question, Poonam. Thank you.
So I will also cover what we will teach in level 1. And as you saw, we gave you the testimonial very early in our talk, which was about Ashu's testimonial. She only has done level 1. And with only doing level 1, she actually addressed her daughter's eczema, which was there for 6 years. So our method is not about your intuitive abilities, your capabilities. It's a technique. And by doing the technique, you achieve exactly what we do. This is what we are. We are so committed to actually making you us. That is our commitment.
Fantastic. Brenda, you've been using, you've used the word technique over and over again. So why that word specifically?
Basically, why we call it technique, because it's a scientific formula. It's like a formula. You do step 1, step 2, step 3. And when we teach the level 1 class, we give you a science behind those 3 steps, why you are doing that. It's not like, that you need to sit and meditate. It's a scientific technique. So it's a scientific process that you follow, and you every time you do the same thing and you get like a result. So that's why we call it as a technique. Most of the healing modalities are meditative in nature. So you need to be little clairvoyant. You need to be in that space to do it. But this is not like that. You can do it like, while you are traveling. You can do it on the go.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Lovely. I quite like the sound of that, really. A lot of us wonder. Yeah.
You do everything on the go.
On the go. Yeah, because, a lot of us wonder, do I have this ability? Do I have that ability? Will I ever become, will I ever be really sharp with my intuitions? Or will I reach this level of clairvoyance that I'll be able to do A, B, C, D, just like that. So this sounds so good. It sounds fantastic, and I'm pretty sure as a method it is. Just that one testimonial by Dr. Ashu, your own personal testimonial, it speaks volumes for your work, really. So thank you for coming up with this. Waiting to hear more, and coming on to another question. Hasumati asks, how long is one healing session?
So basically, if it is a small issue, like how we give demo also in our previous talk we gave, and today also we will give you a demo. It takes, like, we claim to heal pain faster than a painkiller. So it takes like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to heal a pain. However, if your issue is chronic, then you might take 1 to 1.5 hours to do one full session. So it depends on your issue. If it is like just that you have a small pain or a little bit of a cough, then it's like a 2 minutes job. But however, if you are addressing like a thyroid issue, diabetes, or you are addressing a chronic backache, something like that, a migraine, then you will take at least an hour to do one full session.
Fantastic. This is so nice. Komal's asked, can you help a person who has type 1 diabetes? It started when she was 10 years old. Now she's 14. And I'm just going to tag another question onto this, Brenda and Charu. It's interesting this has come up. What exactly does the BNC Miracle Method work on? So I've put that question in along with Komal's question on diabetes.
Can I want to invite Rashmi. Rashmi is our student. She's done actually quite a few levels. And actually, Rashmi has addressed her husband's diabetes. And I'd like to actually invite Rashmi to actually answer Komal's question rather than myself.
Oh, fantastic.
Rashmi, I'm going to unmute you.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Rashmi. Thank
Morning,
you for being
Brenda,
here.
Charu.
Morning.
Can you answer the question for Komal?
Yes, definitely. You can hear me clearly?
Yes.
Very clearly, thank you.
Okay, so yes, so first of all, let me just tell the audience how long I have been associated with these miraculous ladies. And so I've known them as a client since 2012, 2013. And I feel very proud and privileged to say that I have been the student of the first batch of BNC Miracle Method. So I've been with them since inception. And the miracle that these two ladies created in my life, and then they empowered me to create more miracles for my family and for so many others. So yeah, going back to the diabetes question, my husband is type 2 diabetes, and so there's something known as glucosated hemoglobin levels in the sugar, which they measure every 3 months as an average of the glucose levels, which for diabetes, it should be under 7. For non-diabetics, it should be under 6.5. So at one point in time, a couple of years back, it went up to 9.2 for my husband. And that was very alarming high levels. And doctor told him that if by within next 3 months, if this doesn't come down, then he will have to go on to insulin. So basically type 2 will be converted to type 1. So I started working on his diabetes, on his glucosated hemoglobin levels, and of course, like Brenda and Charu was saying, there are always emotions associated to the physical symptoms also. So I started working on his subconscious, on his emotions, as well as the physical symptoms. Within next 2 months, his levels came down to 7.5. And even his doctor was very surprised as to how he also thought it was some sort of miracle that his 9.2 or 9.9 it was, and it dropped down to 7.2, which is the ideal level for any diabetic patient. So yeah, this was a very big miracle, and since then he has maintained those levels, and he's been in good and healthy condition. Of course, he is diabetic still, but I'm saying that the levels have maintained, and type 2 diabetes never went to type 1. So this is one of the miracles, but yes, there are so many more that have happened in my journey of healing, doing healing sessions for my own family members. Dr. Ashu mentioned about the eczema case, and I had something similar. My own brother had something called basal cell carcinoma, which is actually an artificial skin cancer, and psoriasis is the root cause. And very, very in-depth sessions were done. It was not one or two, multiple sessions were done. And with God's grace, he's completely healed and living a very healthy and perfect life in today's days. So thank you, Brenda and Charu, and thank you for introducing me to this miraculous method. Gratitude forever.
And Rashmi has convinced her husband to do his own empowerment and own
Absolutely.
and so she's given him the responsibility to look after his health, and he has also registered for a level 1 and level 2 to work on himself and empower himself. So
absolutely, yes, he's already completed level 1. I think next 2 we'll be seeing the ladies for level 2. So yeah, thank you so very much.
Thank you, Rashmi.
So amazing, Rashmi. How wonderful to hear your story, and thank you so much for coming on and sharing that with us. Really, I'm so super surprised and delighted to hear about your husband's diabetes coming to normal level and not going back to the higher, more dangerous level. How nice, really fantastic. Thank you so much, Rashmi, for making time for us today.
Any more questions?
And come out questions, there are plenty.
Can we just hold the questions for a little while? We just want to finish our miracle method levels, and then actually we'll go into a demo, and I think most people's questions will be answered.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Why not?
Okay.
So I explained to you that level 1 is all about miracle method technique itself. Level 2, we teach how to deal about negativity release. And now we come to level 3. So our level 3 is a very powerful course, and the name of the course is Health Series. So we recommend level 1 and 2 to most of the people to learn, because that's what you need in a day-to-day life. However, level 3 onwards is a journey for those who want to go more deeper into healing works. So when you learn level 3, we teach you intensively how to deal with bigger labels like diabetes, like if you have a cancer client, how to deal with that. So we give you 40 additional charts in that. So it's a lot of more information that is imparted in that. We teach you brain balancing, we teach you soul retrieval, we teach you a lot of other process. We teach you how to work on your emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual bodies individually. So we give you a very in-depth knowledge of your body and your energy field. And basically, we teach you how to bring your body into balance. We don't go after the disease. We teach you how to prepare your body so that the immune system is able to take care of it. This is Health Series. We don't train you how to, kill the disease. Disease can be killed easily by your immune system if your body is into balance. So in Health Series, we teach you how to prepare your body beautifully so that it stays healthy forever. That is our level 3.
And I would just like to invite actually Pooja. Pooja is also one of our students, and Pooja actually will tell you her story and how she has empowered herself
With the bigger labels.
With the bigger labels. Yeah, Pooja, can't hear you. Cannot hear you, Pooja.
Now hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so no need for headphones. Okay. So, hi everybody. Hi Brenda. Hi Charu.
Hi, Pooja.
Hey, good morning. And I would like to say that I'm Brenda and Charu's Miracle Method student, and I've completed 5 levels. And I'm practicing on myself and others with great positive outcomes. So about BNC Miracle Method, I would like to say that it has become my daily part of spiritual practice, as it connects me with my better version. So it makes me independent emotionally, which is very important. And BNC Miracle Method is the best tool ever that I would say heals all kinds of issues, covers all aspects and areas of life, right from healing emotions to illnesses to corporate issues, corporate imbalances with, in company we have imbalances with many employees within ourselves. And then many unhealed relationships get resolved very peacefully, and a lot of financial issues can be settled with this. So, and very important thing that I would like to say is that it is very easy and not complicated at all. So at one point of time, we have always been craving that, we want to live a positive life and in a very high vibrations mode. But then I was like, how can I do that? Because consciously I was not able to do that. And I was suffering from depression, a severe depression, and prolonging, like suffering for 5 years, and I could not come out of it because it was like deep emotional issues, and I always wanted to have a delete button in my life, but I didn't know how I can do that. But then somehow I came across BNC Miracle Method. I met Brenda and Charu, and I would say BNC Miracle Method has actually helped me to delete all those, experiences of my life which I was not comfortable with at all, and heal my emotions and come out of those negative thought patterns. And it beautifully, I would say, changed my thought patterns to positive side, which consciously I think I would not be able to do that because I was forcing myself to think positive, but actually I was not able to make it. But with the few technique from BNC Miracle Method, I would say it was magic for me, and it has come as like a magic wand to me now, because it changes my emotions in bunch. I would not say like one thing gets resolved, but it actually, whenever I do a session on myself and on others, I see bunch of things get resolved in everybody. So it is a best medicine, I would say, for depression, because it heals to the top level. Like you don't need any antidepressants, nothing. And I would encourage everyone to do BNC Miracle Method. And as it's very important to become emotionally independent and not let emotions control you. Like I always like to have make my choices in life, make correct choices, and be confident, live a confident life. And it has only been possible with BNC Miracle Method, that too with ease. And so this is a wonderful opportunity for everyone to please join and learn, because you are learning from one of the best mentors, that is Charu and Brenda, who have created this modality with great profound knowledge and keeping in mind every important area and aspect life. So which I think as a person, I cannot learn from, like, this is one place, one shop and everything. You get everything here. So highly recommend, and it's a 5 stars, a must learn. 100% result oriented.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Pooja.
Pooja. Thanks.
Thank you.
And Neelu, Pooja has gone on to do clients to share whatever she's gone through. She has a lot of, she's helping a lot of people through their depressions and getting people off their antidepressant. So she's actually, whatever she's received, she's actually giving it out, and she's doing it like, and shortly she'll also open her own healing center, working with a BNC Miracle Method as a full-time modality.
Oh, fantastic. Pooja, thank you so much for coming on and letting us know about your experience, sharing your story with us, and of course, the miracle of BNC Miracle Method. Thank you so much. That was such a delight to hear, Brenda and Charu. And there's something that you mentioned, that you've also mentioned, that she's done all 5 levels and now is about to open her own healing center. Many best wishes to her for that. I just wanted to ask, with level 1 and 2, which you said everybody needs for their daily, can one teach as well after level 1 and 2, or all 5 levels are required for teaching BNC forward? I'm sorry, I'm going to reframe that question that did not come out the way I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask, after doing level 1 and 2, when you're helping somebody else, are you in a position to be able to do it professionally? Can you charge people?
Yes, you can do it at level 1. Because you can actually do most miracles. So the way the method works is like, in level 1, if someone came to you for, let's say, diabetes, depression, arthritis, big labels, you would actually probably do 10 sessions. When you learn levels 4, 3, 4, and 5, you actually address it in 1 to 3 sessions, depending on the how chronic the issue is. So if they've been doing it, having the issue for the last 20 years, then maybe 3 sessions. If they just had it for a year or so, 1 session. So you can actually do paid plans from level 1. You also talked about teaching the modality. Right now, we are actually in the process. We were supposed to introduce 2020 as our teachers, to make all our students now to graduate them to teachers. But that's just come on hold because of all the situation going on. But in 2021, we will be doing a teachers training where we will give people who have done all the 5 modalities to be able to teach.
Oh, fantastic. Superb, superb. I will let you and Charu continue, Brenda, and please let me know when I can bring everyone's questions up again.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, so just a I'll quickly run down to level 4 and 5, and then we can do the demos that will answer most of the questions. So level 4 is basically called the intensive skills. And in that, the miracle method itself becomes 10 times more powerful. And why it becomes 10 times more powerful? Because I teach block clearing in that. So by block clearing, just to explain you quickly what I mean by block clearing, like if I ask you to clean a table, so what you will do is you will take 1 item at a time and remove it to clean the table. However, in block clearing, it's like taking the table and throwing it outside the window. It's like, you know, removing the entire issue in one go is what I mean by block clearing. So we teach that in level 4 in intensive skills, and we give a simplified roadmap, because by that time the students' awareness is of a different level. So we give them a simple roadmap to follow to address chronic issues. So in that we talk about collective consciousness, karmic lessons, and things like that. So that is level 4. And level 5 is basically again of the last level, which is very advanced in its nature. We talk mostly in this level about the brain, about the mind, the structure of the mind. So, and what we teach in level 5 is a circuit. So every issue has, like, you know, like we have electricity. So if I have a electric lamp, so there is from the main board to the electric socket, there's a wire. So that wiring is there. And if there is an issue in the wiring or somewhere, then I have issue with the gadget. So in level 5, I teach you an entire circuit, how to diagnose and find the circuit of an issue in your mind and clear it like a full circuit. So once you clear the full circuit, the issue is gone forever. So that is level 5. And that's why the name of the course is Dissection of Miracles. That's level 5.
Fantastic.
We have now discussed our level 5 levels. We can go in to tell you how a session is done and do a demo, or we could take question and answers. You go ahead and lead us.
Should we just take a few questions
Definitely.
and then move on to the demo? Great.
Definitely.
So Ida is asked, can this help with the Alzheimer's and dementia as a result of diabetes?
Yes, it can. It would need work on. It would need consistent work on. So Alzheimer's would need a consistent work on. So highly suggest the person learn the method so that they can support whoever their loved one is going through that. And one of our students, actually, his father has Alzheimer's, and we actually do a parents support group, which is part of our package, and I'll explain that to you later. And every week, he works on his father for whatever support he needs.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. So happy to get a yes for that. Ida, I hope that answered your question. Mridula has asked, can you pet your heels with it? I'm sorry, can you heal your pets with it? I just switched the words for some reason. Can you heal pets with it?
Yes, you can work on pets, you can work on your plants, you can work on anything and everything. People, projects, business, money, property, anything and everything. Whatever you want to work on, no limitation.
Lovely. Shilpa's asked a question about the levels that I will come back to in a bit. Just quickly asking, Surabhi has asked, how do we know what is the root cause of the issues like relationship or finance? At times, people suggest it's from past lives. Some said black magic. Others may suggest planetary movements. So how do we get to the root cause?
We provide some charts. We provide five charts in level 1 and another 2 charts in level 2. Which then will give you all the information that you need.
Okay, and Sanjay has interestingly asked, what are the source of these charts and what are they based on?
Source of the chart is our creation. So we created those charts, our research, and our basically the desire to see results faster. So that ended up, that is a source of the creation. And the charts are mostly of your energy field, of your emotions, simple things, nothing like Latin Greek. It's simple, easy to understand stuff.
We'll preview of one of our charts shortly.
Yeah.
Sanjay.
Oh, very nice. We're going to get to have a look at that as well. Superb. And Isha, Sanjay, Pinaki have all asked separately, can this be used for weight-related issues, for lipoma, and for blood clots in the brain?
Yeah, they can all be used. But of course, as we said, for you level 3, you will have to do that session again. If you're doing level 1 and level 2, you would need to do that session weekly to support whatever you're going through. Again, weight, we don't, I mean, in my expertise, weight is related to many things. So what we do when we do work on weight is the motivation to exercise. Once the motivation to exercise happens and you work on a person exercising, then that feel good factor comes in and automatically your weight and everything comes through.
Right. It was interesting that you said that, because yes, weight related has a lot to do with forget genes and DNA. Okay, we can't forget it. It's an integral part of it. But there's just so much emotional baggage that we carry, and we have a tough time letting go of it. So when you said that with level 1 and 2, there are all these emotions that you can also take care of, make yourself more confident. As Pooja shared, she had depression. So when you're working on all of that, it would somewhere show results with your own confidence and how you look at yourself every day, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
And very good results will come for the blood clots. Blood clots, very easy.
We've done them also. We've done
many times.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, this is what about adult bedwetting?
Yeah, incontinence. Yes, we have done this as well.
So when if I learn level 1 and 2, I can take care of all these things. And as you said, I might end up needing to do 10 sessions in support of somebody instead of
Exactly.
1 or 2,
That's how
which
simple
would happen with higher levels. Oh,
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So I'm going to come back to Shilpa's question, which is level related, where she's asked what all specifically is available in level 1, and after level 1 and 2, what can be cured, which I think, Shilpa, it has been covered, but we'd love to hear from you again. And Vinita's asked how much time between levels?
So, this is how we actually do our method. We only ask people to do level 1. And we say level 1 is going to contribute to you. Level 2, yes, we suggest that you do it, especially for people who find themselves in negative issues, all of these negative invasive energies. Level 3, level 4, level 5, actually the person comes to us and says, can you do the class for us? Can you form a class for us? Can you teach us? And that's how we teach level 3, 4, and 5. We never announce our 3, 4, and 5 levels. Everyone comes on their own level. Some do it fast, some do it after a year, some do it in 2 months' time. So it just depends on the person, their need, their desire, their hunger, their thirst. And actually, I would like to go back to what you will learn in the method. So can I go and actually go into what the levels are, like what you learn? Is that
yes,
okay?
Absolutely. Yes, please. In fact, just a quick question before that,
Sure.
Brenda. Pinaki's asked, Brenda and Charu, when we learn, do we need to practice to get results?
So, when we give a demo in the class, when people work in the class, they see results then and there only. So the method becomes little addictive because, as I told you, our method is focused on showing results. So then even like initially people tell me that, oh, I'm working so much, like, I have a very busy job. I don't have enough time to spend on this. So I hope I will be able to cope up. But then like Rashmi and all these people, they are all busy people in very busy jobs at a very senior level. And they all do regularly this miracle method. So it's quite addictive because it's result oriented. Like in Hindi, we say, "Khoon muh lag jana." This is exactly what this method is. so you end up doing it, like, you feel that because okay, you know what, let me change this today in my life, let me change this today in my life. So it's like that. So of course, little bit of a practice, but like miracle method, we teach you in 15 minutes, in the class. The rest of the day, it's a one full day workshop. Rest of the day, we make you practice. By the end of the day, you walk out like champions.
Oh, superb. And like you said, that we recommend level 1 for everyone. So can you do distance healing also after level 1? In fact, Poonam's also asked this question.
Yes. So see, the whole, this is not a touch therapy, as I told you. The whole operation is done on a set of charts with a pendulum. So whether your client is sitting in front of you or whether they are sitting in some other country, doesn't matter. So actually the therapy is only done remotely. You don't touch the client at all.
Oh, superb.
And all you need is their name, like nothing else.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
This is just getting more and more interesting. On the go, just the name. Love it. Please tell us all about level 1.
Yeah, I'll just share my screen. So in level 1, these are the topics that we will cover. What is energy? The conscious mind, how it affects you, the subconscious mind, and how it plays such a big role in our life, how the pendulum works, the theory behind, how to use it. So we train you how to use the pendulum and how to use the pendulum for caring. So there's also a science behind that, and all of this you will learn in the class. How time plays a factor in your life, and how limiting patterns and thoughts affect your subtle bodies. And of course, the BNC miracle method and the 3 questions. what you will be able to do when you actually register. So I mean, basically, I would like to know, what can I do? What will I be able to do? Because of course, I'm investing money into myself. So if I invest into myself, what can I do? So you'll be able to do a session for yourself, for others, loved ones, paid, non-paid, up to you. You can work on health, money manifestations, relationships, properties, business, any areas of your life, for your kids, good grades, make them obedient as well.
All the moms in the house, sign up now.
So what do you get in the course? So it's basically a Zoom call. It will be 6 hours. You will get a pendulum. So we will courier to you a pendulum. We use a specific pendulum which is made of glass and not basically crystal, because crystal has consciousness and can affect the work you do. Past life. So the 5 charts you get is a miracle method chart, past life chart, a present life chart, an emotion chart, a fear chart, and a chart which works on limiting ancestral beliefs and patterns. But the best thing that you get is actually a certification, which is an IPHM certificate. And let me show you the certificate actually. Yeah, this is a certificate and it's an IPHM authorized certificate. And basically, what is this? You're wondering, like, what is this IPHM doing? Why do I need it? So basically, the IPHM certification is, it means that our modality has gone through checking its quality control and how we are actually put the course together. So it has already done its quality check. It's approved by a set of professionals. So it's an international body, and you can just take the certificate and work anywhere. So it's actually a certified course. So that's in level 1. And at level 2, we talk about the Big Bang theory, a black hole, a white hole, a singularity point. So most of this is like physics, and Charu is very good at physics. And even if it goes over your head, which sometimes goes over mine, it doesn't really matter, because it's just about having an awareness of how we put this modality together, how it's come together, how negative energies can have such a big impact on you, and how it can put brakes on your life. We discuss different negativities, how to identify what's in your energy field, your auric field, and how to safely release them. What you will be able to do after you do a negativity clearance, you can identify and clear what are lethal negative energies, curses, contracts, entities, psychic attacks, open portals, spirit possessions, vampire energies, implants, black magic, and more. And this class, basically, it's again Zoom call. So we will, after the first level, we will kind of identify with maybe 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later to do the course, depending on how everyone is okay with it. Because we don't overload people as well. So it's a Zoom call, 6 hours. You'll get 2 more charts additional. One is a black magic clearing protocol, which we have researched and put together actually, and a negative menu, which actually gives you how to identify what's affecting you, and obviously the method on how to do it. And again, it's an IPHM certification course again. Yes, Neelu.
Each level comes with a separate certificate?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. They've all been registered, all our 5 levels. Actually, we have 6, but we don't promote the 6th one is people just do it when they're ready, and it's about spiritual enlightenment and working on your intuitive and clairvoyant abilities. But that's like something where you want to go beyond what you have. And yeah, so they're all IPHM certifications.
Fantastic. So interesting. Pinaki's asked Brenda, Charu, that you said that we will use a pendulum. So how can that work distantly? I will let you answer that. Quickly sharing my own experience, actually, Pinaki, I've had somebody do pendulum work in me, and I was in one city and they were in another. So Brenda and Charu, I'm going to let you explain to Pinaki exactly how that happens.
Pendulum is just a tool that we use. So we use the power of spin with a certain set of commands to create positive shifts in your energy field. And we use miracle method. As I told you, miracle method is a way of directly tapping into somebody's subconscious mind. It's as good as taking a duster, entering into your energy field, wiping it off, and that's it. So to do this process, we use a pendulum to shift your energy. That's how it's used.
So it's a tool. It's
Yeah,
the spoon that you're eating with, basically.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to take one more question, and can we move to the demo after that, please?
Sure.
Definitely.
So Surabhi's asked some modalities we need to take permission from concerned person before we give the healing. In BNC Miracle Method, do we need to take permission before giving healing?
So basically, this permission business, somehow it doesn't gel with me personally, because for a country there's a constitution, so everybody follows that. But in spirituality, there is no constitution. So we don't, in our method, there is no permissions required to work on. However, when we teach our method, we do tell students to follow their ethics. What should be the code of conduct? We discuss that in the class, and we ask them to create their own rules and regulation, and not to jump into other people's life unnecessarily. So we do talk about that, but there is no permission as such per se required.
I like that. In fact, I like how you just said that, this permission business.
Because it creates more fear. It creates more fear, Neelu. Like, you need to have that permission. You need to have that. No, follow your heart and be pure in your thoughts. That's it. That's the permission.
Given
Surabhi, I
that
hope
we
that
don't, sorry, Neelu, given that we don't say that go interfere with your neighbor's life and they're doing, they're fighting, they're doing that, we don't interfere with that. So that is basically not our obligation. But wherever it's going to contribute to your life, make your life better, then yes, go ahead and do it, because our soul always wants to heal, wants to get better, wants to learn. So yes.
Right. Thank you for saying that, Surabhi. I hope that answers your question. And yes, I also do like the sound of the fact that whatever it is that you do, whether you do it with the BNC Miracle Method or anything in life, you have to have a code of ethics and conduct that you live your life with. So would I be wrong in saying, Brenda and Charu, that, hey, go ahead, ask for the permission. Don't go in where you're not required or wanted.
Yes.
Would I be right in saying that?
Yes.
Super. All right. So really excited. Can't wait for the demo. Questions are still pouring in. So please, let's go ahead and do this, and we'll come back to the questions in a quick bit.
Whose demo are we going to take? We can choose anyone. Neelu, choose anyone. Basically, the best demo to have is to show pain, because pain is the fastest a change that can take place on a scale, on a Zoom scale like this, or a platform like this. So anyone who has pain can actually message in what they have on the WhatsApp group, and you can choose. We can work on anyone. What do you say, Neelu?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I was going to say, you can see everyone right there. Use your finger as a pendulum, swing it around, and just pick anyone.
Who has pain?
Yeah, so who has
Oh,
pain?
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Mridula has just written in saying she has acute pain. Mridula, what's your tag on Zoom, please, so that Brenda and Charu can unmute you? Do you need to speak to her? Does she need to get unmuted?
Yeah, it would be nice to have her, actually.
Right. So, Mridula, what would be your tag on Zoom, please? I know she's footprint on WhatsApp. What is she on Zoom?
Bali.
Mridula Bali, is that her name? Yeah, that's
Mridula, is that you?
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
That is her.
I'm just
Okay.
unmuting
There
her.
you go.
Yeah, I've unmuted you, Mridula.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So basically, any session that we perform, there are 4 stages in a session. The first stage to do any session is the energy checkup. So in energy checkup, we check your energy field, if there are any invasive energies or unwanted guests in your energy field, and we clear them first.
Yeah.
So should I?
First we'll ask
But
about
yeah,
pain
before we
issues.
start, let us know what pain you have.
I don't know. It was a very funny pain. 4 days back, something went into my shoulder and never came out. So it's like 4 days. I'm popping pills and I really don't know come out of it. And then something is very, very funny that I'm like, I'm drowsy. I wake up, I sleep, and the pain is constantly there. It's just not moving out of my right blade.
Right shoulder blade is hurting.
Yes, it's hurting. It's hurting very badly.
So on a scale of 10, Mridula, can I ask you how bad is the pain? 10 being the worst and 0 being no pain. So where are you on a scale of 10?
8.
8.
Okay. So right now, Charu is going to do an energy checkup, and the energy checkup is done on the negativity charts. Which you will learn in level 2. In the meantime, I'll share with you our basic chart, which you can actually, you will receive. So this is our basic chart. You receive, yeah. This is our basic BNC miracle chart, where you will receive this chart, and the whole operation that we do is done on this chart. So while Charu is actually doing that, shall we do a testimonial, Neelu?
I'm sorry. I was looking at the chart. I'm so sorry, Brenda. I got distracted for a second looking at the chart. You just asked.
It's a wow chart that has fascinated you, Neelu. You've got to learn
Yes.
this now. See, your attention went to something you have to learn.
Well, you know what? I wasn't going to say it right now, but I've actually already signed up.
Did you? Oh, wow.
Yes.
Awesome. Even before hearing us, you signed up. Thank you. I was saying while Charu is checking up and doing, instead of having this little silence, shall I ask someone to, we have some, very kind students who said they'll do some testimonials for us. So sharing how it's impacted their life.
Thank you. Please answer me if would this not be distracting for Mridula?
No.
No. Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah. So if Dina's online,
Yes, I'm online. You hear me?
Yeah. Hi, Dina is our
Good morning.
student from Germany.
Exactly.
And she is also got up very early to be on our call.
Thank you. Good morning from Germany, Hamburg.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Dina. Welcome in.
Thank you. I just wanted to share with you about BNC Miracle, and I use it on myself and my family members, and I've seen since that so many changes, especially if it comes to myself, because I'm high allergic and I use it many times for my allergies. So for example, one time I was sharing it even in the group. I woke up in the middle of the night. I had this skin reaction. It was completely red. I couldn't breathe, and it was just difficult for me. I had stomach pain, and usually I need to take some medicine, I need to take a shower, I need to calm down, and it takes a long time till I really see changes and can sleep again. So instead of taking a medicine, I said, I think I was a student of level 1 on that time. I said, let's try it. I had just my charts next to my bed, and I said, let's try it and I will see. And while I was doing the healing session, I felt already a release, and I think it took me only 10-15 minutes. I saw immediate changes, and I could breathe and I could sleep, and I was just like so impressed from how it shows immediate reaction and you just calm down. And since I'm trying it on everything, like I absolutely encourage everyone to learn this methods from Charu and Brenda. And yeah, to be honest, I was never a believer of healing. I thought it doesn't work, and it took me such a long time to really be convinced. But then I've seen, like, I have friends who started with Brenda and Charu, and I've seen the results, and I since I'm using it, I'm using it on family members, I'm using it on myself, and I absolutely believe it. I use it on my brother. He came to me and he said, I have an exam. The professor, he doesn't like me. So can you do something? And I said, yeah, sure. And I was just running the miracle. And then he came back from his exam and he said, I don't know why, but he had to leave. And then suddenly another professor came and he loves me. And he was just like, I have no clue about what's going on. I have here just some questions, just give me the answer and it's all fine, you pass it. And it was just incredible to see the results. So yeah, now I can't wait. I finished all 5 levels and all of them online. It worked amazing. And I have the last level, which is the 6th, and I'm looking forward to run it as well.
Oh, fantastic. How lovely, Dina. And thank you so much for coming in this early and sharing your story with us.
Thank you as
Thank
well.
you so much.
Thank you.
And there's a lovely light shining on your face. So and you have a very pretty
it's coming
smile.
from Brenda and Charu, so that's fine. You have no worries anymore, you just shine.
Well, you have a gorgeous smile and their work is definitely showing in your enthusiasm with doing it for self-practice, and the fact that you've done all 5 and you're waiting for your 6th. Superb. Congratulations and many best wishes to you.
Thank you so much. All the best to you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So Neera, you can see that how she used the BNC Miracle method to create change for her brother who was, this. So she didn't really work on anything, but just for him to be more confident or for whatever change he required. So this is how we work on. And we also have a WhatsApp group. So she was talking about the group. And
right.
Everyone who learns, we put them in a WhatsApp support group. Where they can ask questions, where they can ask healing for someone who is in a critical condition. So then we all, the power of so many working together creates miracles as well. So it's a support group for asking questions and whatever you require, and also healing for like critical steps and things like that.
Oh, fantastic. And is this support lifelong?
Yeah.
Oh, superb.
So Charu has done her first step, second step, Charu?
Yeah. So basically, Mridula, you had some invasive energies in your energy field, which I just cleared. And then I checked your willingness. That is step 2 that we always do. And so invasive energy, how to clear them, we teach in level 2. Then I checked your willingness. That this willingness is basically your willingness at the subconscious level to let go of this right shoulder blade pain, and that was only 30%. So although, see, now she's saying she wants to get rid of it, she's popping pills, but at subconscious level, she doesn't want to let go of the pain. So we raise it. There is a process that we teach you in level 1, how to change it to 100%. So I did that process. Then step 3 is the energetic surgery, where we ask those 3 questions, which is part of our technique. Again, we teach you in level 1, that miracle method technique. So then I went into your energy field to wipe it off, to clear the pain, the dusting part. So I did that. And then the last step that we do in miracle method is ask how long for results to show up. So it's showing 2 minutes. So that 2 minutes means whatever we have done, there will be a realignment of the energy and you will see the shift. So can I ask you, how is the pain? You said it was 8 initially, what it is now?
It has gone up drastically. I now have only about, like, on the scale of 10 to the way you would ask me, it's 1 or 2. Okay. That's it.
So wait for another a minute or so, and
yeah. And so why I mean, there's a very beautiful tickling kind of a feeling which is happening in my hands and all that. I don't know what is that. There's a complete energy shift happening in my hands.
Thank you. When I hear such testimonials, even my heart tickles.
No, I'm loving it. There's a lot of ticklish happening in my hands. Thank you so much. Really.
My heart is also tickling. Thank you.
Thank you, Mridula. Thank you for coming
Thank you so
on.
Much. Thank you so much.
And thanks to you, we got to see this. And it was so nice to put a face to footprint You have a lovely
Thank
face.
you
Yeah,
so
So
yes,
good to
much.
yes.
see
Thank you
you.
so much. So I compliment Neelu. You've got a very, very vibrant voice, a very vibrant voice.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
It's,
you.
you know what? It's these amazing healers I get to speak to and I get to host. It's all them.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Well,
Yes.
that was nice. Sorry, whose DP am I seeing right now? It suddenly popped up, and I can't see you, and I can't see the two of you.
I don't know.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, can you see
Okay.
us?
Yes, yes. Thank
Okay.
you. And thank you so much for that. Within minutes, and Mridula has gone from 8 to 2:01. And you know what? Mridula is a practicing healer herself. So it is so nice to see members of a fraternity go to each other, learn from each other, or even, you know, take sessions with each other. I think it just solidifies your own work, right?
Yes.
Superb. And questions still coming in, pouring in. Brenda and Charu, is there anything that you are going to say right now, or can I take a few questions in?
You can. I think someone has raised their hands on here. So can I ask her to answer? Can I on the Zoom? Is that possible?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think Pinky has a question, so I'll unmute Pinky. Pinky,
Hi.
I've unmuted you. Hi, Pinky.
Yeah. Hi. Brenda and Charu, I would like to ask you all. My son is an ADHD child, and I'm been seeing doctors already in Pune. And started with a small dosage, and now they've increased it. And I'm really very tensed because medicines, after all, they have reactions and all. And I've seen it now because of the lockdown. My son is with me 24/7, so even teaching has come on me. What the schools were doing before, I had a counselor as well in the school. I had, like, everywhere. The doctor also is in touch with me, the counselor also. But now having him home 24/7, I can see the impact the day he takes medicines. And I try, because being a mother, I would like be okay, let's try not having him one day also on a weekend or something. And that's what I used to do. The school days, we used to not school days I used to give him, but the day when it was the holiday, Saturday, Sunday, I used to make him skip. But now it's got so tough that I have to have Saturday, Sundays as well. I have to give him the medicine. So I wanted to know, does it help if I have to heal him?
Yes, my friend Brenda is a champion with these cases. She has, I mean, I'm very proud to say almost 100% results in most of the cases that she has taken. Miracle Method does wonders with this. And actually we don't consider this as a big label also, because it's only a little bit of a brain balancing and the child will come into balance. So this can be addressed beautifully. We have done it many times.
So
Okay.
definitely Pinky, level 1 for you to learn to support your child. I also have a child which is 11 years old, and I have been giving her antibiotics for the last 6 years, ever since I've done Miracle Method. I have 3 kids, and they are of different ages, and I'm a very finicky mom. So if they get sick, I take them to the doctor, give Panadol. But after doing the Miracle Method, coming up with this modality, I saw how miracles can happen. And now I'm confident to pick up my tools, pick up my pendulum, pick up my chart and say, oh, she has a fever, I will work on clearing it. She has a cough and cold, I'll work on clearing it. I do not give her, I do not give her medication at all. So you definitely, to support your child and remove him off the medication, a must for level 1, so that you can do it like every day to calm him down, to balance his brain. So ADHD is an imbalance between the right and left brain. So he'll be very musical, very artistic, but he will have those things in his mind that will keep him, mischievous, boisterous, and unexpended energy. So all these symptoms, which the Miracle Method is so beautiful, so you can work on him being jumping, him being not being able to, sit down, learning, whatever his issues is. This is the beauty
Right.
where you can address it, and it would take you 15-20 minutes per day to actually invest into your child. So that is
Right.
what we do. You are investing for your child's future, because yes, these drugs eventually will slow him down, will dumb him, will make him, not being able to come out to his potent self.
Correct.
So definitely, I'm glad you asked this question, and I'm glad you're looking at alternative ways. Go for it. I really recommend.
Yes. Yes, because I always used to think that medicines, after all, like how long he is just 8 years, and I'd
Yeah,
still, he has a long life to go, and I
yeah,
just can't be, depending on this medication only.
definitely. Thank you, Pinky. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Reshmi also has a question, so I will unmute Reshmi. Reshmi Rajan. Hi, Reshmi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I just wanted to ask you, like, how do you, this physical harassments and all this, how will you help to correct it and all these things, which is affecting a lot? Because of that, I've got a lot of back pains, which is not able to be cured. And like, I'd have taken a lot of treatments, but till now it is not cured. And my husband gets angry in such a way that he starts throwing out things, and then it gets pained at me a lot. So I want his anger management to be controlled, so that something, it can cure the things and my life will be a little more peaceful.
So basically here, Rashmi, yeah, Rashmi. So
Yeah.
yeah. So here, there are two things. The first step is not your husband. The first step is you,
Okay.
because in your energy makeup there is energy of abuse. So
Okay.
first you need to get rid of that, and then it's not. Then you will see. See, when we do miracle method, we treat our body like a radio. So at the
Okay.
moment you are tuned at the frequency of abuse. So when you learn miracle method, you will change your frequency and it won't be abuse anymore. So your husband is a mirror of yourself. So when
Okay.
you will change your frequency, his attitude will change, because wire of that frequency of abuse won't be there. So you won't attract that. That will be your step one. And then step two, you can then work on your husband as well to bring down his anger, that energy of anger from his makeup. So
So
this is
that,
how is my suggestion.
so
And back pain can be due to negativity, invasive energies. Even this unnecessary anger is also due to, most of the time we see there's an element of negativity involved. So 1 and 2 for you for sure.
okay, and this negative spells also, if somebody has cast some spells or
You
anything,
can check
that all.
everything in our level 2. We teach you all forms of negativity, how to detect them and how to clear them in very short span of time, like in one session.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks a
any
lot.
form of negativity, biggest spell to smallest curse.
Okay, so you'll be able to understand and you'll be able to clear that.
You will be able to understand and clear if you learn.
And how many days it will take?
We tell people, give us 2 days of your life and we'll teach you something very empowering. Level 1, 1 day, level 2, 1 day. That's it. And you are done for rest of your life for any issue.
Okay, so it's just 2 days you need to take it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and how much time you need to?
6 hours, 6 hours class for level 1, 6 hours class for level 2.
Okay, okay, dear. And the financial stress also you'll be able to cure through this.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
In part of our package that you're taking, we're doing 10 money manifestation rounds. So you will be able to do, we will do it as a group healing to actually work on receiving money. And actually, I want to instead of my giving you my testimony, I would like to actually call one of our students who participates in this, which is Parastu. And Parastu, would you be able to talk on how you actually, I unmuted her. Parastu?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Parastu is also in Germany.
Yes, I am in Germany.
And Parasu joins our weekly manifestation round, where we do unexpected money for everyone on the group. So we work as a group to vibrate the energy of money for everyone. So everyone, physically everyone who joins that group will receive some form of money. And Parasu, I'd like you to share what you vibrating and keep on vibrating.
Yes. So first of all, let me tell you that I'm a lawyer actually. So you know how my mind, how analytical is my mind. So nothing with miracles, nothing with healing. But I think I have started with you 2015. So I was one of the first batches as well. And that has changed my mind. Now I believe in miracles and healing, and I started even like working as a half-time healer. So charging basically also people for the work, which I never thought I would do. And I work also for my clients. So for my cases, I was one time able to release, I think 4 million euros was stuck with the bank one of my clients. And so I did the miracle method, and I think a couple of days then later, the bank released the 4 million. So the client got happy and I got my money. And last week, actually, I think it was last week when we were doing the manifestation round, and you should know that I always struggle with money. So I have done several sessions with Brenda and Charu for blocks of money. And we did the miracle method round for money manifestation. And it's actually already twice that I got, one time I got 4,500 euros, and the second time now I got 5,000 euros. So yes.
As if by magic. And
sorry?
As if by magic.
Yes. So it's magic. Yeah, and as I said, I never thought it's working, but it's working, and I have done all the levels, and I'm doing it for doing it for money. I do it for health. I do it for everything, and I see every time I do it, I see results. And I really encourage everyone to take your life in your own hands and start learning the method and see that you are able to create your own changes and create your own life and change your life. So thank you, Brenda and Charu, for changing my life.
You're welcome. And I actually want to say, Neelu, that when Parastu came to us to learn our first method, because she has a lawyer mind and analytic mind, she would ask us, this pendulum, is it going to work? Really, I'm going to use this pendulum. And there was so much resistance with her on the first level that, like, right, you're making me use a pendulum, and the pendulum is going to bring change. And after that, you won't even recognize her, like the confidence and the way she uses it. And actually, Parastu initially left her full-time job as a lawyer to go to Germany to study and work with autistic and challenged kids to actually bring about more healing to them and more awareness. So she's working on that with doing this as both as a full and a part-time. So thank you so much, Parastu.
Thank you.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Parastu, for coming on and sharing your story. It was really nice hearing it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brenda, Charu, Mita's asked a severe tooth and gum pain, which may require surgery, which would have a direct effect on the nerves. Would this also be taken care of?
We've had we on our last Tele Summit, we had one of our someone actually bought our package, and she was in Hong Kong, and she had, because of the lockdown, she couldn't go out. I don't know what was the status of her tooth, but we did a healing and that pain disappeared. And I think Charu also has done.
I mean, I don't want to spoil the business of all the dentists, but believe me, BNC Miracle Method works amazingly on these dental issues. And yes, you can heal it completely without any medical treatment. Yes, you can. Level 1 is good enough to deal with such type of issues.
Fantastic. Mrs. Kaur has asked, Brenda and Charu, is the effect of the healing temporary?
No, it's not, because we are not, we are working. So what we like in this case where we just give a demo of a pain. So when there is an issue in the body, it's like a stuck energy there. What we did in that, I'll talk about the demo so that people can correlate. So there was a stuck emotion in her shoulder blade. All we did with the miracle method, as I told you, the miracle method is a direct way of entering into somebody's energy field or their subconscious mind. So what we did was we removed the stuck energy. And once we removed the stuck energy, there was a flow of energy in that part. And that's where she immediately felt the relief or the pain going down. But that's not temporary, because the stuck energy has been cleared. It's like a choked pipe. So that pipe, if once you clear, then the flow of water would be forever. Until unless you're a very negative person and you, but for recreation also, you really have to work hard for many years to recreate it.
Right, right, of course, because it's simple, isn't it? Like you just said, it's a choked pipe. And you know what? Pipes do get choked regularly. So you keep doing the work regularly as well, right?
Yeah, true.
Okay, fantastic. And Vidya's asked, Brenda and Charu, how is the detection of black magic on any person done? Is it covered in level 1? And when you heal such people, such persons, is there any self-protection technique to safeguard oneself from the effects of negative energy?
So this negativity clearance is all taught in level 2, not in level 1, because in level 1 we focus on teaching you the miracle method and mastering it. In level 2 you use miracle method to clear the negativity. So what was the question she said? Yeah, so basically our miracle method is a very safe method, because it's not that you are entering into somebody's energy field. It's not like that. You work with a set of charts and a pendulum. So you don't actually energetically also enter into anybody's energy field. So there is, it's very safe that way. However, when we do a black magic clearance, we do teach you how to protect yourself. It's a fully highly safe protocol. There are, but those points we discuss in the class.
Right. And Vidya, Bhavna had the same question. I hope that answers it for you. Brenda and Charu, can I just, can I take a guess at this and just ask that with level 1, since you can start doing it for other people, paid or non-paid, completely up to you, completely your choice. And since you said that level 2 is where the negativity clearing and everything is done, is taught, and you're therefore taught to also protect yourself. That's not just protection about while being able to do a healing session for somebody. It's generally that you would be able to do for yourself and for others as well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And again, questions. Okay. So there are, okay. Help. Amrit says, does it help with tinnitus? Tinnitus, is that how?
Yeah.
Tinnitus and glaucoma. Vinita is asked if issues like fatty liver and lax bladder can also be cured. And Mrs. Kaur is asked again, would it hold good for chronic or past life obstacles as well?
For chronic what? Past life.
Yeah.
Past life.
Yeah.
So it's a yes for all. Tinnitus, glaucoma,
Yes for
fatty
everything.
liver, yes for everything.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a yes for all questions.
Yes.
People. So, there is a question in about how much do you charge for healing a person in one sitting? I'm not sure if she's asking how much do you charge, or if she's asking how much can one charge?
So we live in Dubai, and our charge is 600 dirhams, which is an equivalent to about 12,000 rupees. We have our students in India who charge 7,500. And actually, you can charge anything. There's no rule. It's, charging is about what you feel like. If you want to charge $1,000, go ahead and charge $1,000 because that's your worth. And you know for sure what you're giving to your client. And that's what it is.
Fantastic. And this question was, I think, brought up somewhere in Bhumika also actually answered this very nicely about, yes, you must charge for a session. Why would you not charge for a session? And I also know that there are a lot of people who do a lot of this work at no charge at all. Am I right in saying, Brenda and Charu, that there is no right or wrong here? There is no lack of worth or too much worth here. Just go do what you feel is right. Charge for it, don't charge for it. It's completely your choice, right?
So I'll tell you what, I'm a pranic healer follower as well. And at that time, my pranic healer, Master Chokoksui, when I had the opportunity to meet him. And at that time, what he said about charging, he said charge because, when I give you, like if I do it for friends and everybody else, then what I'm creating is a give and a take. So I'm giving you something. So that person would out of that need to give me something back. So I'm creating these lines of give and take.
Right.
Again, I always charge for what I do because when people don't pay, they don't value. So that healing takes longer. So when you give anything free, there is no value. I tell people, even for family, like your brothers and, obviously not for your parents, but, say something, okay, give me a cake or give me a book or take me for dinner. So that value gets in that amount so that that person recognizes that I have given a value for what I have received. Then only will we appreciate. And healing takes place so much faster. When people get free, they take longer. So then people will say, oh, you did it didn't work. But if they paid for it, it will of course work there and there.
Right. Thank you for saying that, because yes, it is very valid. Some exchange has to be there because there is a value you're providing and a certain value does need to be received back in return. That balance needs to be maintained.
Yes.
Lovely. And Rumi's asked, where can we get the glass pendulum? You're couriering it, right? For whoever signs up.
We make our own pendulums, and I don't know if you can see that, but that's one.
Yes, I can see that. Oh, it's beautiful.
That's Charu's favorite.
Yeah, I love it. Is that the one?
Specifically made pendulum, which is my favorite pendulum.
Can we see which one you'll be sending to everyone?
Something like this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah. It's beautiful. And have you ever had your students say that my pendulum broke?
Yeah. It breaks because it slips out, or sometimes there's negativity and it breaks. But generally, very rare, unless they have a lot of negativity or they mishandle it. But it's very rare it breaks. Yeah.
And after that, can one just procure one for themselves, or does one get in touch with you when you send it again?
From us. I think in India you can get some pendulums, not so fancy as ours, but you can get. And we've had people who use tea bags as pendulums as well.
Tea bags?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Anything on a string works as a pendulum.
Oh, how interesting. I did not know that. Tea bags.
Yeah.
Well, the tea industry has another business to look at now. Yeah, dip us in hot water, use us as pendulums. Oh, lovely. Fantastic. And this is so amazing, and the questions that have come in today, thank you. They've been lovely questions asking about the method, what it works on, the BNC Miracle Method, and what it works on. Delightful people coming on, letting us know about their own personal experiences. Brenda and Charu, you got to tell us what's in store for us. What do the levels cost? What do we have?
Okay, I just want to share my screen for this. Give me a moment. The BNC Miracle Method, which is level 1, the regular price is at Indian rupees 30,000 or US dollars 497. But just for the call today, for the first 10 buyers and only the first 10 buyers, it's going to be 19,990 rupees or US dollars 345. That is a mega saving of 33% already down front. But guess what? Not all.
That's not all.
Do you want bonus type? You want something more from me?
Yes. Yes.
We all want bonus, right, Neelu?
Yes, always. Love bonuses.
Yeah. For the first 10 buyers, they will be included in our 10 instant money manifestation group, which is worth 15,000 rupees or US dollar 229. And I just want to give you our testimonial from Ashu. You already heard her online, and she joins our manifestation class as well. So when she joined the manifestation call, within a week, she got extra tax refund, and which she was not even aware of. So that's what you can do. And of course, even Parastu told you that she received 5,000 euro from these rounds. You also get 3 group calls for specific health issues. So we work as a group. So everyone who has any challenge, we work together as a group. So again, the group energy works on everyone, and actually it's like power of 10. Right? So you heard that 7 people meditating equals to about 100 people. So this is what it does.
Wow.
And we also do 3 group calls for Parent Seva, which is called Parent Service, or we work on our parents' health issues. What we realize is that our parents at a certain age start, some issues, some health, some pain, something which starts to worry us and takes us out of our, our daily basic things or gives us stress. So with this group call, again, it's working on your parent, and everyone as a group works on your parent, and it's very profound, honestly.
That is amazing.
So the total benefits and savings that you get is worth 34,000 rupees or US dollar 517. So again, I will say that's
you're paying us to teach, to learn from you. Basically, is what you're saying.
Definitely, yeah. If you do level 1 and 2, the regular price is 60,000 rupees. And for the first 10 buyers, it's only 42,000 rupees or US dollars 680, which is a saving of 30%. And yes, I will include those bonuses plus. Do you want to know the plus?
Yes, plus, always.
So you get the bonus of 10 manifestation round, yeah, which is worth 15,000 rupees. As for this, you get 3 group calls for specific health issues. You get 3 group calls for your parent seva, and now the plus. Personal sessions of 90 minutes each worth 24,000 with Brenda or Charu. Or Brenda and Charu.
My goodness. That is amazing.
Yeah, and so I highly recommend, not because it's me, but I highly recommend them, because honestly, we stand by our name, which is Miracles, BNC Miracle Method. And, I realized, the Tele Summit is called, let me just, I wanted to read this in the very beginning. The Tele Summit is called Mystic Lotus Awesome Healers Training Tele Summit 2020. And that's exactly what our method is. Not us, we are awesome, we know, but our method is awesome.
Thank you for saying that. And if I may add, if signing for only level 1 is a saving of 34,000 rupees, with level 2, it's a saving of 58,000 rupees.
Yeah.
Because you've got an additional 24,000 rupee bonus benefit added on. This is so fantastic. This is so amazing. And I am going to take everybody through the offers again. Before that, Brenda and Charu, I've got to say, what a delightful call. This was so interesting. So many questions about a completely new method. Well, not completely new. It's 6 years in, but so new for us. It was amazing listening, hearing about it, knowing that there is this world of opportunity opening up for yourself is amazing, is superbly amazing. So glad you guys were on the call today. Is there anything that you'd like to add or say right now?
I would just like to say, actually, I would just give one testimonial from one of our students, which is, her name's Purvi, and actually she works on her mother. Let me just call, see how to, I'll just. And Purvi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Purvi. Purvi is in London.
Hello.
Hi, Purvi. Welcome in.
Thank you very much. I hope everyone's doing great and BNC method is going great with everyone. It's been a real blessing to have Brenda and Charu, and it's been amazing. I've been with them for, I think, almost 3 years or 3 or 4 years. And it's been nothing less than miracles in life. So many things have changed. And in fact, I was able to manifest my move to UK as well. And that's been amazing. And like how Brenda said that we work on our parents every week. And recently what had happened was that my mother was suffering from conjunctivitis and a few other eye issues. And it was so difficult right now with the COVID situation that we cannot even travel, and I could not even go to see my mom. But just with 3 sessions, we've just created miracles. Her conjunctivitis is totally gone. All her eye issues have totally disappeared. She's been able to do things herself, and it's just gratitude for both of them.
Oh, that's lovely. That's amazing.
I'm sure everybody else will also see the miracles once they get into working with them and learning their beautiful modality.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes to that. Yes to people getting on and learning and making miracles for themselves.
True.
Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you, Rilu. Thank you, Brenda and Charu.
Thank you. Bye. You have a nice day. Brenda and Charu, Mridula has written in. She's requested for her gratitude to be conveyed to you. She's feeling superb. She's written, my pain has almost vanished. Thank you so much. Am I audible? Could I just get a few yeses for that, please? Yes, I am. Thank you, Shilpa. Thank you. Okay, and before we wind up and say bye, huge thanks to Brenda and Charu for being here, for introducing us to BNC Miracle Method. Hope you've all learned something new today and you're all signing up. I'm repeating the offers for you once again. For only level 1, which, as Brenda and Charu very clearly have said, is sufficient. Level 1, the regular price is 30,000 rupees. Your special price on the Tele Summit is 27,000 rupees. I'm going to repeat that with the USD amounts. Level 1 original price is 30,000 rupees or USD 497. Just for you on this Tele Summit, it is available at 27,000 rupees or USD 452. That's not all. For 24 hours only. 30,000 original price or USD 497. Your special offer for 24 hours is 24,000 rupees or USD 406. hang in there, because that's not all. For the first 10 buyers of level 1, you also get 10 instant money manifestation group calls worth 15,000 or USD 229, 3 group calls for specific health issues worth 4,500 rupees or USD 69, and 3 group calls for parents seva or service worth 4,500 rupees or USD 69. This pretty much makes it a steal of a deal, because you're getting back way more than what you're paying to learn something with which you can change your life for yourself at the get-go. This is a superb, superb offer. And level 1 and 2, also awesome. Repeating that for you. Levels 1 and 2, regular price is 60,000 rupees or USD 953. And only for you on this awesome Tele Summit, Healers Training Tele Summit, for you to learn is at 54,000 rupees or USD 862. As always, wait for it. That's not all. For 24 hours only, you have a fantastic offer of 48,000 rupees or USD 771, with the original still being at 60,000 or USD 953. And wait for it, still coming up for the first 10 buyers of levels 1 and 2, you are getting 10 instant money manifestation group calls worth 15,000 rupees or USD 229, 3 group calls for specific health issues worth 4,500 rupees or USD 69, 3 group calls for parents seva or service worth 4,500 rupees or USD 69, and 2 personal sessions of 90 minutes each worth 24,000 rupees or USD 366 with either Brenda or Charu. Look at that. Your special offer is just, this entire thing would have costed you 1,08,000 or USD 1684 for the first 10 right now. 42,000 rupees or USD 680 only, with savings and bonuses worth 54,000. How does this get any better? This is so super amazing. I hope everyone's had their credit cards ready and is busy clicking on the links or going to their bank account and doing a NEFT transfer. People have already started picking it up. They've already begun signing in. Guys, go for it. Fastest finger first, literally. And I forgot to mention this, I'm so sorry. These prices include shipping of the pendulum and the charts. So there you go, right there. Super awesome miracle offers from the stable of the dynamic duo Brenda and Charu with BNC Miracle Method. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much. So I just like to leave everyone on this note, saying that, you know what, we have challenges all our life. There is always something or the other coming. But what we do is we give our power away to others. So we'll go to an astrologer, say maybe, and you will say, oh, you got what Sati or Saturn's affecting you, and he'll give you a ring. But sometimes a ring would take that much time to work on, and you may not have that much time. Or you will go to a card reader or a numerologist, they give you information, say change your name, you write it for 21 days, but you don't even have that time. You need change now. And this is what we've done. We've brought out the miracle method, which is basically your go-to tool. Which honestly empowers you. I have been in so many situations myself that I'm like, oh my God, I actually underestimate the power of my method. And I honestly think that you have this and life goes like a breeze. You actually are self-empowered with your own stuff, having control over your life, not giving it to others, having the power in your pocket. having yourself in, your power. And our vision, Charu's and my vision, is to have a BNC miracle healer in every single house. And this is our vision, and we shall get there. And so thank you, everyone. Thank you all for listening, and thank you, Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies, for actually having this one. Very, very honored, and a lot of gratitude to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And on that lovely note, bye, everyone. We'll
Bye.
see you day after tomorrow. Click on those links quickly. Bye, everyone.
Bye.